So I am about to go live, set everything up. Y'all just hold tight. Hold tight. And let me do my intro and I'll be back. Mm.
That's right. We're on live. We're going to get this thing done one way or another. What's up to y'all?
Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Third Eye Visions, where we motivate the blind, stimulate your mind, and welcome all kind. My name is Anthony Parker, and let me get everything straight here. Get everything straight, and we'll be talking about the topic. Okay, get that straight. What's up, boy? Stick with me, man. Share the live. If you want to come on, if y'all want to come on, you're welcome to do so. I am broadcasting live on TikTok and Facebook and all the other platforms that I have out there. Man, look, I want to first of all say thanks to everyone who has been subscribing, and make sure to share the videos because it helps me out a great deal. It really does. I mean, don't just sit there and check me out, but it does me great deal to know that people are actually sharing the videos. If you don't like them, maybe somebody else would. Now, with that being said, I will be talking about juvenile crime on the rise, and I'm not talking about juvenile crime here, but abroad as well. But because of the fact that I've been checking out so much of the news, I've been just been hearing about so many crimes which have been committed by juveniles. I'm gonna try my best to slow down and talk to you all as I can, but I'm just so excited for the fact that I haven't gone live. But yeah, I had a guest that was supposed to be on with me, and unfortunately couldn't get her, but I'm gonna roll without. So with that being said, juvenile crime has been on the rise. Now, I was speaking to someone earlier today, and they had given me their insight as to why they may think that that's the case, and I will elaborate further on that as time move on. But man, if you've been listening and looking in the news, you've been seeing and hearing a great deal of crime which have been committed by juveniles. And the reason what sparked me to do this particular interview, and I talked about it in my last live, had to do with the 16-year-old who had killed or plotted to kill her mother. She hired a boyfriend to do so for a couple of dollars, and I was really perplexed. Upon listening to the news, stated that the mother did everything she can within her whims to keep her straight. She provided for her. She was a hardworking black mother, hardworking single mother, that is, as well. And she did all she could. Now, which brings me to the question as to why this man, happened. And I don't know the girl, don't know the family, but I'm also no psychiatrist to believe that maybe, hey, there may have been something wrong with the individual to want to actually do something of this nature. But recently, it's just been a whole it's a whole just a barrage of crimes committed by individuals who are uh, uh, under the age of what is it, 18, 17 now. I mean, and it's just like just crazy stuff. I can just go on and talk about the crimes that I've heard about. Like for instance, there was recently a shooting at one of the convenience stores, 17-year-old at one of the convenience stores here in Baton Rouge. There was recently a killing at a football game a couple of days ago. So, with that being said, I know I don't have too many people on here, but my opinion is because of the fact that here in Baton Rouge, and I'm an old school, the reason I think, for one, could be as far as the crimes that are committed, so many crimes that are committed by juveniles, it's because maybe they don't have too much to do. I mean, there's a lot of freedom within a lot of juveniles in the homes of juveniles. Parents have to work, single parents have to work, and that just allowed them to get with friends and commit bad things. As I think about this, there was another crime that came to mind where some juveniles broke into a car dealership. It's like for damaged cars or whatever. I forgot what it is. Stole two cars, and they end up getting caught, but they end up wrecking the cars and what have you. So it's just like crazy crimes that are being committed. From a couple of times, a couple of weeks ago, they had some juveniles again that had broke into a gun shop, had stole a whole bunch of guns and things of the nature. Fortunately, they were able to get it back. But I just wish, Alexa, stop. I wished I had the answer to the question as to why juvenile crime is on the rise, but you see it. But Alexa, Alexa, stop. But I can conclude. I can conclude, like I said earlier, that there aren't too many things. There aren't too many things that people act juvenile. I mean, that they're out there. So, they used to be like when I was coming up. They were like, and I know this sounds cliches, but it's true. They used to have gyms that were open. They used to have a whole bunch of things that were catered towards juveniles. Now I don't know if it because they don't have it now. So trying to shut the door because of money or whatever. But I feel that if you kept these individuals busy, if there's some the things that could be provided, um, you know, they could be they could they could get involved in certain activities, even when it came to schooling. I mean, if let's just say these juveniles, are at home, they don't, and they're trying to do their work. They don't have nobody to help them. They used to, and they may have a tendency to get just discouraged and just say forget and just want to go out and just forget about it. Well, I'm not doing any work or whatever. They used to have this thing called dollar teacher, that if you had any type of problems with any type of work or whatever, they could call in and help. I said all that to say that there were programs that are out there that have now been taken away to help individuals coming up to take part. I definitely took a part in a lot of these things, but now they don't have that. It's just every man for themselves. And now I've been hearing now since lately that there is an emergence of gangs that are coming up in Baton Rouge, and I'm basically hoping that that's not the case. But to make a long story short, I feel that since Alexa's, yeah, I feel that one, if they had things to do, that they wouldn't kind of want to get involved in a lot of these different crimes that are committed and what have you. I don't even want to say. I used to think about the single parent homes and things of that nature. I don't even want to say that anymore, because uh, parents who single parents who have the ambition and the drive and want to do more, they do try to do their best. But still, like in the situation with this young teenager that killed her mother, no matter what she had done, she still, I guess in the teenager's eyes, probably felt that it wasn't enough. So I don't know. In essence, when it comes to that, the home, you know, what to do in that aspect. I'm just blessed to say that I have been brought up in a two-parent home. I'm just blessed to say that my sons and daughters, they lived in a two-parent home and they were raised. And of course, they got into little situations, but it was not to the point to where we had to really adjust our whole lifestyle per se. But I beg for the answer. I don't have it. I wish I did. I ain't gonna lie to you, I wish I had the money to really create programs, really create situations to to help these even individuals curtail all this violence and whatnot. There has recently also been there has also been, I was checking my messages, been a situation where um people were complaining about putting well, anyway, let me give the synopsis. Juveniles were escaping out of this prison. I think it was in New Orleans and part somewhere in Baton Rouge. They kept escaping out of these particular jails and committing crimes. So, in this jail that they were in was a jail for juveniles. So I don't know if they were in the process of building another jail and they needed a place to put these juveniles. But anyway, they put them in with well, they and Angola had some space of and those who know Angola is a place where hardened criminals go to maximum security, things of that nature. And it's located in North Louisiana. But anyway, there was a big fight about letting whether they should let these juveniles go there, this and that and the third. So in the end, they finally took them there. I think it was like 16, 17 juveniles, but they are not placed within the confines of these older individuals. They are like a mile, 2 miles away. But my thing about this is, I don't know if that was, a lot of people were mainly their main concern was the fact that they're going to be interacting with these older individuals. But my thing is, this could probably be a situation. Maybe it would help because maybe the older guys who are already in prison could probably talk to these individuals and let them know, or because I do believe in uh, allowing individuals to talk to those who have been through situations so that you can't to try to keep you from going down that track. Experience is the key, especially with me as far as parents. I do my best to try to talk to my kids and let them know that certain routes that they go down may not be the right route to go because I've been there. So maybe this could have been. I was never I was never a person to oppose something of this nature. I'm not even opposed to maybe having. I used to check out Scared Straight a lot, and I had spoken to somebody about that, and I had asked them. I said, "Man, do you think the Scared Straight thing?" They're like, "Nah." I kind of think that with some individuals it does work. I don't like the idea of things like people say, well, things that people are willing to try to aid these juveniles and try to curtail them and from doing crimes. Oh, that's not gonna work. Well, you never know until you try. So if it's 10 individuals that you have a program that you send them through, and maybe 5 of them you were able to get through 5 of them, then that's 5 individuals that's not going to be out committing any type of crimes. But for the fear of being long-winded and just talking, I want to actually see if in any type of maybe suggestions or something to that effect, because it's getting bad, and I don't see anything basically happening to try to curtail this. Also, what came to mind, and I don't know if this had anything to in juveniles. It was an innocent young lady. Uh, I think she was about to graduate from LSU, coming home 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning from maybe a this thing's bothering me. Maybe I think she was coming home from a club or whatever. But you know, from what I get from my family, a person that was doing something in life and trying to have better things. It's just was on the right track and was ambushed. There was a train coming. She was coming to a train track and she had to stop or whatever, but wanted to turn and she wanted to turn around to go back to see if she can go, whatever, cross at another area. And she was killed 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm saying all that to say that there are senseless killings that are happening, and I say, if I were to shoot my best shot, I say a great deal of these crimes are committed by juveniles. Turn on the TV, 16-year-old, 15-year-old, 14-year-old, 13-year-old are committing crimes. I really wish that I had the answer, because I mean I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd definitely be, somewhere in a law, being a lawyer, or maybe being a judge, or help making the laws. But I just wanted to come on here just for a minute, just to throw out situations, throw out things, and make people think about, man, or either start listening listening, looking at the news to see, what I'm observing. Because there used to be a lot of crimes that, crime is crime is crime is crime, but there used to be a lot of crimes that were committed by adults, and they still are. But man, since I guess over the past couple of years, I'd say there's a great deal of juvenile crimes, people wanting to try to put a stop to it. But it's more than just trying to put these individuals in jail, because there's they may go maybe 16 and end up getting out at 21, and I don't know if there are any reforms in the penal system that can curtail or help curtail these individuals so they won't go out and do anything, but they end up probably getting out doing the same thing. So what say you, fellas and ladies? What do you think about the topic? Juvenile crime is on the rise. Have you been seeing an epidemic of something of that nature? If so, leave them in the comments. Let me know what you think about this particular topic. I'm not gonna long drawn out anything. I just want to bring this on and make you aware of what's happening. So I'm gonna end this TikTok, and then I'll still be with y'all in a minute. So okay, cool. So I'm gonna be on here for about maybe let's see. So let me know what you think about this, man. And I want to definitely get your opinion about the topic. Juvenile crime is on the rise. Let me know if you would also like to continue this, because this is something that we definitely got to take heed to. So with that being said, y'all, my name is Anthony Parker, and I want to thank y'all for supporting, and I am out.